Okay, I think we should start already lah. So now already 8:15 already. I know lah, I got 30 over students not attending, so I don't care. Okay? Because I don't want to repeat the same things again and again. Got people test me on Saturday and Sunday regarding assignment. I really not happy on that. Okay, it's a rest day, but keep on disturbing. So those, because first class I already mentioned regarding an assignment, but they are not listening, not coming. So they ask again. I don't want to happen again. Okay, good morning everyone. So I already put the everything message I already typed here. Okay, for those not attending a class, I will ask them to refer to the recording video for today's class. Okay, I don't want to answer one by one like that. Okay, because I do want the student ask, every group of students ask the same questions. It's like wasting my time to answering. Okay, so I better put it here, clear cut, everyone know what is actually I want to mention. So regarding your assignment, how you're going to display your record, or I mean store your record. Okay, either you use array or array list, but this one after restart, every record you have will be erased. Okay, the second one you can store in a file, text file .txt. So if you restart this system, whatever, your record still there. Okay, the third one is a more advanced one. You can use database. Okay, our NetBeans is linking together with my SQL. Okay, my SQL database. Okay, my SQL lah. So it's a linking one. So it just plug in. I also show you the video link, how people doing linking. Okay, you can go to our Google Classroom. You're getting assignment part. You can click a link to watch a video how people connect. Okay. So if you want to link to database, of course this is the best one lah. Okay, if you really cannot, you go to the text file. Really totally cannot, then use array or array list. So today array are quite important for you. Okay, you can use this. Then regarding the modules, is talking about the functions. Okay, here also includes CRUD lah. Okay, it's like product, right? You got product, so you got CRUD or products. They mean select, insert, update, delete lah. Okay, for your products also okay. You have that kind of function, no problems. Okay, because product also very important part of our online sales systems. Okay, and then those like purchase order, then that one no need lah. Okay, I think it's not in the scope. Purchase order is like you just add in the quantity. For my understanding, you don't have a purchase order, this and that. You just add the quantity to your system. That's it. Okay, so no need to do the purchasing part, only the sales part on the customer. Okay, so this is a whole thing regarding assignment. And assignment group, please don't put so many people in one groups. Okay, maximum 4, because I saw some of the classes, they have a lot of students, but they consist of different programs. Doesn't matter, you can mix around as long between the same class, within the same tutorial class, then no problem. Maybe same practical class, no problem to mix up. Okay, because I will look at the numbers. Its total number is 20, so divide by 4, 5 groups. Okay, let's say it's 21. Then I go adjust maybe 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, something like that. Okay, so it's how going to arrange. It depends on the number of these students in the class. Okay, never mind. Welcome back. Because I thought your first class you didn't come. You asked me repeat the same thing in the second lectures. Okay, never mind. Okay, as long as you're coming, thank you. So remember, this is why I already record down already. I don't ask again. So all these things I already mentioned, we can cut already. So actually, you can start do already. But what I want you to look on is regarding the super class. Because our this Java got inheritance. So your product, let's say you got one product called, let's say it's selling product. Okay, so your product, maybe you put items. Okay, under items got many category one. Okay, maybe got underwear, got pants, or whatever. So you got a lot of subclasses. Okay, maybe you also selling other things like bill. Okay, whatever. So that's why all these item is a superclass. Those pen, bill, all this is a subclass. Okay, why we need have a subclass? Because subclass they store more data, more detail compared to the parent class. Parent class maybe got item number, item names, item price, item description maybe. Okay, but for the child class like bill, got different types. Okay, made by the metal one, made by plastic one, and also on. All these things they are not don't have in the parent class. So subclass they can explain certain things that more detailed that other classes no need one, but only the subclass alone, one of the class alone need it. Okay. Oh, maybe the simple one is like you have person is a superclass. Person is a superclass. Then your subclass got lecturer, got student, got staff. Can you see? Can you see a difference? Can you see a lot? Okay. The staff here are referring to admin staff lah. Okay, you can make it like this. That means in the college got person, then the subclass got lecturer, got other staff, and got these students. Okay, so they have three subclass like that. So main one is more general one. So we only need to see on that part. Okay, the rest of thing you can starting do already. Okay, but you determine what the child the item you have. In the end, you break it to the different category like that. Okay, this is what you need to do now. Okay, regarding assignment. So I will start the lecture for chapter 3. So chapter 3 is regarding array, and I already share the code. Okay, share of code on the Google Classrooms. Okay, so I will start this is things lah that I need to cover in these chapters, and this chapter very short only. So we can cover these two part, but very short. So I can start now. Okay, array. I think you already learned this array in the C programming lah. Okay, C programming also got array one. Okay, so and now we go to second page. Okay, so array is they collect the same data, same type of items. Okay, there is a similar one. They put together in one location. Okay, so array here just using the store the single this data, but you have also can have an array of class. Okay, student 1, student 2, student 3, but each of them have many value one. Okay, the one I'm going to teach you in the maybe chapter 4 and above lah. Okay, at this moment I just tell you this is array can collect similar this category things. Okay, in one single location. Okay, so now we're going to start. Okay, so this is what I mentioned. Those cannot recall back one, go to refer to appendix 5 in the chapter 1. Okay, so this is things. So at the end of this section, you should be able to declare, create, initial, and use array in Java programs. Okay, simplify programming for array using for each loops. Okay, okay, normal you learn for loop only, but our Java got another for each loops. Then after that, you also can copy the array. Part of it is not, that means you get a full array, you can copy part of it or start from where you can mention the start point and end point. Okay, and this regarding the create array, declare, create, initial array. You have 3 ways to do. Okay, I will tell you one by one. Okay, one way is declare, then after that the initial create and initial size. Yeah, after that you determine the value. Okay, then the second one you can shortcut, declare and create at the, initial at the same time. Then after that this determine the value. Third is every step in one, but of course that one you need to know the value first. That means you already know what exactly value you have. Then you can do the third one. Okay, so they have 3 ways to declare or create, initial your this array. So I'm going to show you one by one using a sample code. Okay, So this is a array. Array is a data structure that represent a collection of the same type. Remember, must be same type, same type of data. So it's double or double, it's integer or integer. Okay, so this is same types. This is very important. So look at this is an element value. Always remember our array start by 0. First element is 0. Okay, my list 0 is referred to first element. And the last element is the size or length minus 1. That means the length here is 10 minus 1, 9. So the last element is the number 9. Okay, this is an index. Just remember our index refer to 0. Okay, starting by 0 and with the length minus 1. So length here is 10, minus 1 is 9. Okay, so just roughly know this. And then you can see here is a reference. Reference means is an address. So today we're going to cover something called pass by reference. I hope you still remember the previous chapter we learned pass by value. Pass by value means when I'm passing the value, that's it, my job end. Okay, how you change in the end, the value still remains same. Okay, this is called pass by value. But pass by reference difference. Pass by reference means I only passing you a address. So you refer to the address, you go to change value. So when I refer to the same address, I will get the latest value. So your value will change. Okay, when I mention pass by reference, the value will change, right? Because you only pass people the address, then people change ID, you also refer to the same address, the data will change. Okay, remember that's called pass by reference. Pass by value, no, I just pass you in the value, that's it, my job already done. So how you change inside, in the end, my value still remains same, not change, right? Only pass by reference we can change the value. Okay, and where we store this part of the this value and so on, we store it in the part of memory called heap, HEAP. Okay, normal this value you never store in the heap, man. You just store in the current location only. Okay, we store in the special memory location called heap, man. But array, yes. Okay, array, yes. Okay, so this is a roughly know regarding array. So now go to the next page. Okay, so they have two ways to declare the array. Okay, so I prefer the top part, the top one instead of below one, even though both also can. Why? Very simple. I look at this, I know, oh, this is a double array with this name. But this one, you put double in front, you just put bracket here. So even though it's okay, no problem, but we are not prefer. We prefer the top one. Just straight away tell people this is array. Okay, direct, no need to hide here and there. So this one you just put double, people will think, oh, this is only double. Okay, but you put double like this with the bracket behind, people directly know, oh, this is an array with this name. Oh, therefore we prefer the top one. Okay, so all your assignment, all your practical question, we use the first methods at the top. Okay, don't use the below one. Okay, not very good. Okay. So this is creating array. The declaration of the array variable does not allocate any space in the memory for the array. You just declare only like this, just declare. Okay, our computer still do nothing. They won't create a real location, real space for you. Okay, when they're going to create a real space, when you initial a size. But after you initial a size, you cannot change anymore. Always remember, array when you already put a size, maybe you just put 100, so you cannot more than 100 anymore. You cannot change. You cannot extend the size in the later part. Cannot. So you must determine the size, suitable size in the starting. You want to put 1,000, 1,000. Okay, 5,000, then 5,000. So you might initial, and they forever cannot change anymore. You cannot extend the size. It's not possible to let you do that. Okay, remember arrays are there. So you might determine the suitable size. In your assignment, maybe you can put sample as 100. It should be more than enough. Okay. So if the array variable does not refer to the array, okay, the array has not been created, not yet created. Okay, then the value of the array variable is be now like empty. Okay, nothing. Array element cannot be assigned to another array unless the array has already been created. Okay, so remember, you can create a second array based on first array, but make sure the first array already got value. Okay, so this is a thing mentioned here. So to create array, use the new operator. Okay, new operator. This is the new operator here. Okay, need double this one array. Okay, double array my list. My list equal to new double 10. If you initial like this, then the size will allocate to you. Okay, size just exists. Okay, the size will exist. That means you physically create lah in this a certain place location. So now you start can put value, but you declare only not yet. Okay, only you specify size. Then we allocate a special memory heap for you to do the operations. Okay, so this is regarding the array. So the general declaration is like this lah. What data type and what is the size. Okay. Okay, then this one is regarding the combinations. Okay, combine. Just how I told you already. Here is create, declare, then create. Okay, but this one is 2 in 1. Declare and create at the same time. So you see now, here got 2 lines, now become 1 line. Okay, so I prefer shortcut. If for me, I will do this. Okay, this is actually more frequently used. You just need to know what is the size, then directly declare. Okay, something like that. Okay, so this one I already mentioned earlier. This bracket try to put in front. Okay, this slide only tell you the alternative. Okay, but this square box better put after this. Okay, remember. So this is regarding the array indications. Combine this declare and create at the same time. Okay, this is 2 in 1. Okay, so and then I mentioned to you already the length. They have one special method. Okay, not method lah, just a value lah. Okay, you just put my list dot length. The automatically will show you the size. So just how I tell you already, the last element is the dot length minus 1. So you get the last element value. Okay, by reference. So remember, this is a special method they have. You don't need to declare yourself. This already have. You just put dot length, they'll show you the size. Okay, dot length. Okay, so this is a default value. When you didn't assign any value, means just now you declare the size only, right? So when you declare a size, all the element inside automatically will become the default value. Okay, default value. For this number one, like integer or double, straight away they'll start 0 by default. Okay, Boolean one or false. Boolean one. Okay, and the char they'll put this. Okay, this is the empty characters and no character at all, empty. Okay, so but in my opinion, when you want to declare in your class on chapter 4, I normally put 1 space. I mean dot space dot. Okay, to initial size the empty. Okay, so this is how we do lah. We create. But at this moment, you just know this is by default. When you declare the character array, by default value is this. Let me empty. No, none. Okay, nothing. For the string, they'll show MULL. Okay, but character, they'll show this. But both also represent nothing. Remember, when you declare string, inside is MULL, nah. But you declare character, they will become like this one, /U000, but still no character. Okay, so almost similar lah, the meaning. Okay, so just roughly know. So as I mentioned to you, the size is dot length minus 1, the size. Okay, so after that, array and the index refer to the location. Start by 0, end with the length minus 1. This is the last. So like this is 10 ma. So 10 is 10, size is 10. So minus 1, the last element is 9. Okay, start by the 0. 0 is the first element. Okay, very simple. This is just tell you that. Okay, so like this, system.print line, you print the element number 8, the last, second last. This one. Okay, so you're printing this value. Remember, array you can change value one, okay? The size cannot change, but the value inside you can change. Remember, the size you cannot change, but the value inside you can modify. Okay, so remember this array. Why we can change? The reason behind is we passing the array, the reference of the array, mean address of the array to other people. So when people change, when you refer back to the same address, you get what they change. Okay, remember that, pass by reference. So look at this. This is a 3-in-1. It's a third way to declare. Means put everything in a single line. Okay, you put double array, then straight away put in the value directly with the curly braces. Okay, so it means, and immediately I can know this array is size of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then this one is similar to this. Double array, my list, new double 4. My list 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 line, 5 line, right? I can simplify, you become 1 line. But this one you only can do when you already know the exact value for every single element. Then you can do this. Okay, but normally what I did, I most frequent using this one because I still do know the value yet, but I declare the size. Then all this value I get from user, I insert one by one. So this one is a more frequent use one. You can declare a size, then the size, the value is based on the user enter. Okay, and this one is different. This one is when you already know all the value. Remember, this one you cannot break to 2 line one. Must be all in a single line. Okay, what's my meaning? So maybe you can show something like you cannot do like this. Double array my list equal this. Cannot. Error. Must make sure it's only in a single line as I mentioned just now. Everything must in the single line if you want to use a curly braces. Okay, so this one cannot, wrong, syntax error. They will tell you error one. Okay, so this is what I mentioned, must be in the 1 line. Okay, so then this one is for each loops. Okay, the general syntax is for element type, value, array. You have to process the value. So you put like this. For double value, then this is your array name. Then my system dot print value. Okay, they will print every value in the list. Just use like this. Okay, so I'll demo the real program for you lah. Don't worry, and the program you can download from the Google Classroom. Okay, I did it yesterday. Okay. Okay, so this is have programs. Okay, so write program that will receive 6 number from the user, find the larger number and count the occurrence for the last value. So if you want to count, then you must go to what? Use a for loops. The idea is you create a for loops. Okay, so go to see the value. If the value is the same, then count plus like that. Okay, the idea of a create table. But this one, I will show you the sample code. Okay, what I did yesterday. Okay, so I use this. I show you a sample. So I create in integer in array. Okay, so the first one I do 3 steps. Okay, declare, initial the size, insert the value. So I do in 3 different steps. So this one I initial, I declare. Remember, declare they won't create a size for you. There's still nothing happen. But when I put second line, yes, initial size. So they'll allocate the location for me to store data. Then I just declare the value one by one. Okay, there are 5 value here. Okay, so remember these things, and this one I just do where this a value change. Okay, value change means I can change the value of this. Okay, then in the end you can see the 7 will come up lah. Okay, without this line, this one is the element there inside plus 1. Okay, number 2 equal to number 2 plus 1, and this one is shortcut. Okay, but this one I can, this one indicate you that I can change the value. But now I just display the original value for you first lah. Okay, this one can testing later part. And I got one method called print in array. Okay, I passing this array with the names, okay, this num. Then I'll call this method to print. Okay, this method, this one to print. Okay, so very simple. For in I equal to 0, start by 0, in, this one is just put array dot length, they understood. Less than array dot length, that means the size. Less than, it's not equal, cannot put less than equal. Less than equal got error, must be less than the size. So let's say the size 10. So your I less than 10 still can run, but 10 to 10, they cannot. The last one will be run. That's why I put array dot length. So you no need to bother the size. It's just no dot length less than dot length, then enough already. Your loop will stop. Then after that, this one's I plus plus. After that, I print the this value. Okay, all the element value inside the list. So means this one, okay, we pass to here, okay, and print out every single value inside. So now I'm using this one first before the for each loops. Okay, for each loop before. Okay, then the second way of the declare array, this how inside the slide also got 2 in 1, means I declare and the initial size at the same time. Okay, so this is a second way to do. So after that, I initial size. Okay, I use a different array name, num1. Okay, so after that, the third one is this num2. I declare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the same time. So this is everyone in one step, as I mentioned. So 2 is a more frequent use one. Third, you can do when you already know every single value. Okay, so I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I try to print these 3 array. Okay, so this is a 3 array, and we have something called anonymous array. Okay, anonymous, the key here means I do know the name one, no name one. Okay, so you can see now, print array, new in array. Even I don't give any name, I straight away put in the value. See now this one is like same like this. Okay, but this one with the name, in array name equal to 1. But now without the name, see num, this one don't have. I just directly put here new, okay, new in array with this. Okay, so this is a so-called anonymous array, the array without the name. Okay, this one with name, but this one without the name, but directly I put a value already. Okay, so this is the things. Okay, so look at this one also. So in array 4, this one number 4. Okay, so I directly declare a value. This one I use a third way, all in one. Okay, then I print the array 4. Okay, original array I print. But after that, num5 is a new array, but I reverse of the num4. Reverse order. Okay, reverse order means just how num4 is a 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 like this, and the reverse order means they start by 7. 7, 8, 9, 0, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4. This is a mixed methods. Okay, that means the new array number 5 is a reverse order of the array 4. Therefore, I put this. That means they are calling this method, and then they'll print out. So you can see this method is like this. The for loop will become longer a bit. Okay, they have two things you need to know. Source array. You must pass in the source array. Okay, so the source is from number 4. Okay, so it's number 4, the source. Okay, so in target, the new in source.length. Why I need to do this? That means this target is a new one. So the new one, the size of array is equal to the source array. So your source got 10, then your target also got 10. So that's why this line, the meaning is like that. The size is same like your source. My new array now, the size is same like the source. Okay, then you look at the for loops, they are more longer one because they got plus I and j together. Okay, I equal to 0, j equal to target.length minus 1. So I can hope you know, you can see this line, what happening here. The first element is in I is equal to the last element in j. target dot length minus 1 is the last. Okay, the first and the last. Okay, because you want to reverse copy ma. So you copy the first value to the last element ma. Okay, so you need to know a starting point and end point. Okay, you want to copy the first value become the last value on the new array. Okay, and the first and the last value of this original source array will be first value of the target array. Okay, therefore you can see here. Okay, J, this is a you declare. Okay, so J into the last, I is the first. Then if I less than a source array, I plus plus J minus minus. Every time you run, the I will plus 1. Okay, after you run, I will plus 1 and J will minus 1. Okay, so the value will keep on reverse closing. Okay, I hope you can imagine. Okay, so then maybe I think inside the note go explain a bit. So maybe I can show you the notes in the second part. This is things lah. Okay, copy array. Okay, so what I want is that this value will be put in the last and this value will be the first. Okay, so I think they have one. Reverse. Okay, here don't have only that one. Okay. Okay, only this one, but they didn't join together. I tried to join the I and J together in one. Okay, but anyway, so come back to here. Okay, so then after that you can see a very simple one. See now here. I think this row you can make you understand this row. Target J is the last, right? So you can see now the target same to the size. Let's say we thinking the size is a 10. Let's say this one got how many? Okay, 10. The size is 10. Okay, so 10. So you see J equal to 10. Okay, 10 length is 10. 10 minus 1, 9. So here actually the first time you run is target 9 equal to 0. Okay, target 9 equal to 0. The first time, so I just put it. I think like this you are more understand. Okay, so first round this one is a 9, this one is a 0. Okay, first time you run. This is the last element, it's the same like the value on your first element of the source. Okay, so second time. Okay, second time you'll do I plus J minus minus. Then you become like this. This one J minus minus, J minus 1. So J now become 8. And your source become 1. Because I plus plus. Okay, this is how you copy the array, how you reverse the array, the value. Okay, the last element of target, the new one, it's the same, the first value of your source array. Then after that, the second last this target from the target is similar to the second value of your source array. Then in the end, they'll copy every array in the reverse order. Okay, so this is this part, what they do at this part. Okay, and we have a special methods. Okay, you only write one is in the array.class. So you can put like this, Java utility.array. Okay, import Java utility.array, then you use array.sort here. Or you do one, you can straight away like this. If you want to import, let's say you don't want to import, right? You can do like this. But I prefer import, then there'll be local constructor. You can do like this. If you do want import, you can put like this. Okay, Java utility.sort. Okay, those array. Then that. The code become longer lah. Okay, you can do like this. Okay, same thing. It's similar. If you do want to import this, then you just do like this. Okay, and this is a ready one. Other than sort, they got other methods that available lah. So inside our node, they give you, I think, 4. Okay, in the second part. This one. Okay, sort equals field binary search. All this is a ready method. Ready one. Okay, so if ready one, we use it, don't create our own. Okay, so this is a special methods. They automatically arrange for you. So this one, all number is run away one, right? 0 here and there in the middle. So in the end, they sort they will become 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So they arrange in the order from 0 to 9 in the end. If you put this array dot sort. Okay, then you arrange your array, then they'll print out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 to 9. Okay, in the sequence. Okay, so this is a whole program. I demo to you. For first round, I run this one. Okay, that means all the array we're just using this to print out the answer. Okay, so I try to run this. So I try to type all the possible this way combine all in one. I think your part 1 and part 2. This is from part 2 one. Reverse array dot sort is from part 2. Okay, the rest all from part 1. Okay, so then I will run. You can get the answer. Okay, you can get the answer. Okay, so you can see this is a array, the effect of array dot sort. They arrange automatically for you from 0 to 9. Okay, step 4. If you really want to thinking, you really want to use your, I mean, you write your sort method, it's very trouble. You need to get a value, then after that you need to compare everyone, then it says it's smaller, then you put in the front, something like that. So it's a lot of logic behind. Then we do want to struggling on that, we just use the ready method that available in Java. So from the library, we just call it array.sort, then done our job. They'll auto arrange for you. Okay, so this is from the first one, the 3-step one. Okay, here, see now, it's from 3-step one. Okay, let me 3-step in one. 3-step be different. Okay, in different one, declare initial size and put in the value. So this is the first one. Okay, so after that, the second one is 2-step one. Okay, it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's this. Okay, this one is a more frequent use. Okay, that means you declare at the same time initial size, then put in the value. Okay, and this part is 3-in-1 one. You already know the value already. So this one is this. Okay, and this one also print an anonymous array. The main array without the name 4, 8, 12, 16, 8, 20 is this. This is the form of the anonymous array. No value, no name one. Okay, you didn't you declare the array but without the name. That's called anonymous array. No name, array with no name. Okay, then this one is the array number 4. So this is array number 4. How you can see array number 4. Okay, it's this one, print from this. Okay, and this one number 5. Array number 5 is a reverse order of the array number 4. So 4 is this. So the 5 should be start from 7. Reverse order. 7, 8, 9, 0, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4. So you can see now it's totally is a reverse order of this. Okay, so just use create a method called reverse. Okay, so the sample they given to you already at the bottom how so that this one is they have your for loops declaration longer. You need to specify I and j. After that, the loop still same, the I less than the dot length. Okay, then after that, you should be have j minus minus I plus at the behind. Okay, and then you get a reverse order. And this line is outcome of the dot sort. Okay, array dot sort array 4. So after you print out array 4, the new array 4 becomes 0 to 9 by the orders. Okay, this is all everything I demo in these programs. You can refer back to the program I shared to you. So this one I created yesterday. Okay, so you just understand how they run the logic behind. But now I do want to use for loops. Then I still will get back the same answer. Okay, so I don't want to use for loop. I try to now use the for each loops. Okay, like this. I mean, we can use this one to replace the original printing like this. Okay, remember this one actually is like after I print every array, I have a new line. Okay, I will finish the array, I will print a new line. Okay, and this one only take effect on these for loops only, because I didn't put the braces, so they only take one line. Remember, if a for loop don't have braces behind, the for loop will refer to the first line, the code after that. If you got multiple line, they won't run. They only run the first line. If you didn't put braces, if you want to put multiple line run, you need to put a braces and close all the way down. That means the starting here, then few line, close array, close it with the braces. But here I didn't put a braces, mean this one, the for loops is only take effect on the first row only. Okay, so it means after I finish the whole array, I print one line empty, carry to next new line. This is the purpose of this. Okay, same with this lah. It's a similar. Okay, so these two lines I'm going to replace with for each loop like this. The for loop is the list of the for loops shorter. Okay, I just put in I mean in array lah. In array I equal the name called ARR. So this one is same. You know, ARR in I, and I print I. Okay, the only difference here. Here print element of I, but this one is just put directly put print I. Just like that. Okay, of course the code is shorter lah. This is the for each loops. So now I try to run with this. You get back the same result, totally same. So you can use both way. Okay, you're familiar with the normal for loop, then you use back this. Okay, if you want to use a new one, then this. Okay, so this is called for each loops. Okay, then just now I already mentioned to you regarding the pass by value and pass by reference. Now I also demo to you. What's mean by pass by value? Value means you passing a value, you won't change the original value from the main methods. See now, this is a x equal to 1. This is a in array y, okay, size 10. So this one is passed by reference because it only pass the address. This one is passed by value. So here the x still remain 1. The x here still remain 1. Okay, even though you call the method msy, okay, msy, maybe you call these methods. Okay, and integer value, integer array. Okay, so they pass in the 1 and all this all empty value should be 0, 0, 0, 0 lah. Okay, so then you can see this one by printing. Can see now I already changed I try to change x equal to 1. I pass into here. Then I set it to new number equal to 1001. Suppose here need to display 1001, but as I mentioned to you, pass by value never change the original value here. So in the end, here still print out 1. Okay, but the second one difference. Here I starting is the 10, or I didn't initiate any value. By default, it's all 0. I mean 10 0 in this array. Okay, but now I put the first element equal to 5 5 5 5. So as I mentioned, this is pass by value. I pass by reference. They will automatically change the value. So what I want when I print out the value, this one become 5555 the value. Okay, and here should be 0 and starting, but here you call the method to change the name. the value already changed to 5555. So in the end, this one will print 5555. Okay, you always remember, pass by value never change the original value, but pass by reference, they will let you change the original value. Okay, of course, other value is still 0 lah, because you didn't assign any new value. Okay, you didn't change it. So I run, have a look, let you have a look. So you can see now S still remain 1. Even you change it 1001, they never change in the original. Because just pass by value already. You pass in the value, your job done. Okay, they will return back. But pass by reference, different story. You pass them address, then whatever you change, you get the latest one. So the first value should be 0 1. Okay, remember? So now the value change to 5555 for first element. Okay, of course, all the other values is 0. In this only the first value is 5555. The rest still remains 0 because you never change it. Okay, so this is regarding pass by reference and pass by value. Okay, so remember, array is one of sample of pass by reference. You also can have an array of class. Okay, array class. The one in the maybe chapter 4. Okay, I'll just tell you. This is an array type one. They pass reference the address. So the original value we can change. Okay, so if I didn't change yet. Okay, I try to run one time. They mean I didn't change the value. Then the 0 still, this one is to be 0. You can see 0. Okay, this one you already changed. This one still remain the same as I mentioned. You will change here, the value still remains same. But here, let's say in this line, then the value will going to really change on the programs, become 5555. Okay, this is the same. Why this one is a sample of pass by reference, and this one is a sample of pass by value. Okay, so can I this program and show you this that. Okay, then I go to the next array copy. Okay, later I'll show you the site, the node size. But this one I just want to demo to you what is happening here. Okay, so I declare 4 array 1, 2, 3, 4. This one array, first one array I put in this value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 value. And the second array I put in 5 size, array C 3 size, array D 10 size. So all this, the original value is all 0. All 0. I declare only, I didn't put any value. So they fill out with the default value, all 0. Okay, so since I have array 1, what I want to do is I use the array copy methods. Okay, so this print array just printing the array value. So now I equal to 0, I less than array.length, I plus and print out the value. Okay, this one is in the first at which element, then print out the value accordingly. Okay, so this is a printing part. So I print the array, they will print out the value like this lah, 8, 2, 1, 9, and 4 like this. Okay, so now I copy. I want to use the array.copy methods. Okay, if I want to use this one, I need to know where we want to start, where you want to stop. Okay, and where is the source, where is the target. Okay, so this is the thing very important. So at first element is a source array. So source array is our array A, this one. Okay, start from 0. Okay, start from 0 mean this one first element. Okay, first element. And then where you want to copy to, I copy to new array. So array B is a new array, but size only 5. Okay, so where you want to start, I also start by 0. Okay, start by 0 means first lah, first. Okay, first, but I only copy 5 value. The total value I copy only 5. So you only copy this 82169. Okay, so this is a thing I mentioned. So we go to the second sample. Array A start from number 5. Okay, start from number 5. Huh? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, number 5, 7. And copy to the new array, target array, start by 0 and copy only 3. So this one will copy 7, 5, 4. Okay, then the third one is the starting, the source array is A, start by 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, start by 3. Okay, and copy to the new array, start by 0. I only copy 3. Okay, so 9, 6, 7. Okay, so maybe I can run first. Okay, this is an array. I print out the original one for this one, every value. Okay, every value. Then second one, I only copy 5 value. Okay, start by 0 to 0. So only copy this one. Because the size only 5, 5 value. Okay, so this is a value to copy, the first 5. Then the second one is a start by number 5, copy 3. So 7, 5, 4. Start by number 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy 3. 7, 5, 4. Okay, this one is for this part. Then the third one is array D. Okay, start by 0 also. Then copy only 3. This one also start by 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. They start by 9 and copy 3 value. So 9, 6, 7. That's it. 9, 6, 7. First 3 elements. Okay, of course the rest, because your size is 10, so the rest still 0. Okay, so what is a summary of these methods you want to use? You need to know where is your source array. Okay, source array and position start of the source array. And you also need to specify the target array. Okay, where is your target and where you want to start from the target. And the last one is how many value you want to copy. Okay, so there's an array copy methods. Okay, you can copy the part of it, part of the full address, full array. Okay, so then now we go to the second part of the array. Okay, I will copy a few things here. Actually, it's covered in the second part. Okay, so actually we stop just now. Questions? What is it? For the second, what I mean by second? Wait, I check back the. What does it mean by the second? This one, you mentioned this. 540, no lah, we got 540 here. So our array start by 0. Start by 0. Here 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is here. Because our array start by 0. Understand? Your array start by 0. So the first one is a 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 refer to here. So that's why they print out 754. I hope you understand. Array start by 0. So 5 means 11 number 6. You wrong already. It's not 540. Okay. Start from the number 6. Okay, and copy 3 value. So start from here, copy 3 value is this 754. Okay, you must understand the concept. The array always start by 0. Okay, here put 5 mean location number 6. This one 0 mean first location. This one is number 4. Because your array start by 0. It's not start by 1. Okay, and then you have a mistake on that. Okay, so now come back to the notes. Okay, so this program, I hope that you can practice yourself. Okay, so after you have the array already, you declare array. I think you can declare. Okay, just count the same value, how many times they appear. Okay, so I think this is one of the questions. Okay, can you see that? I think you can see it from your code. Okay, I think in your chapter 3 also get sample code. Let me go check chapter 5, chapter 3. Chapter 3. Okay, this is given by your other lecturer one. Okay, my one is put in the one, should be this the answer. Okay, so how they going to count the strings? This is how occurs. In I equal to 0, then you count how many times. If yes, then count plus. So you can have a look lah. Okay, this one is an lecture given to you. The solution for all the coding in the chapters. So we can refer back. Okay, so my version I given to you lah. I combine certain thing lah. It's not same like this, but you can refer back to this. This is an example on those with the gray color one. You can go have a look how they do the calculating and how they insert the value and so on. Okay, you can have a look. Okay, so I no cover here because you can refer back to the code. So I just go to the next page. Okay, we go for the next. Okay, so copy array. Okay, this one. Okay, so often we need to duplicate the array or part of the array. In Java, the example operator may be used to copy the primitive data type variable, but not array. Okay, so for here, you look at this. At first, I declare the array with this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, I create a new array, new list based on the old one. So what's the meaning? The new one also this line. The value of the new list array still refer to this because it's not they equal to my list. Okay, so the old list, new list and the old list is the same. So the value also same 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I try to change the value. I mentioned to you already, pass by reference, you can change the value one. So here you put the first element, my list, equal to 0.0. Okay, so what they're going to print out for this a new list 0. Okay, so maybe you can test lah. Okay, you can test test this program. Very simple. Let's create one new program. Okay, it's just how I go delete something. Okay, create a new. Okay, pass. And we can put it like here. Of course, you need main method so wait we can test it. Okay, I just roughly tell you how we arrange the coding. So normally it's like this. One more tab. Okay, so this is a belong to main methods, and this is a belong to whole class. This is normally how we arrange. Okay, then after that all the code in one tab. So you can see you arrange it. People when you read your code, it's more understanding. Okay. Still 0, 0. The value also change. Okay, you can see here new list and the old list, the pointer, the address is a similar. The address is similar. Even you change the old list, the new list value also change accordingly because you only pass the addresses. So you update the value, the update for the both lists also refer to the new value 0.0. Okay, this is what they actually this slide want to tell you lah. Okay, what's going on? Okay, your new list also refer to this value because both of them are point to the same location. Okay, So it's something like this lah. List 1, list 2. Okay, then after that you list 2, you point to here. Then this one become garbage. Okay, this one going erased from the system. Okay, so see now both of them is referred to the same array list. That's why this is how you can see at top part the value change, they also change accordingly because both of them will refer to the same address. Okay, this is an explanation from the previous slide. Okay, and we go to the next one. Okay, copy array. Okay, so here is a this one only copy, no, they didn't do reverse, just do copying. Okay, in not talking about reverse order. That's why they don't have the long for loops. Okay, the one this one I show you one is they copy at the same time reverse the order, but here it's not just copy only. Okay, so here this one is a source array and this is target array. Okay, same size as in a new integer source array dot length. Here means same size. Okay, same size as the source array. Okay, so same size lah. So here you can see here is target I equal to source I because they copy same. Okay, so target 0, the target array 0 and equal to source array 0. Okay, then the copy accordingly one by one, 2, 3, 1, 5, 10. Okay, this one only copy the array totally same. Okay, for me this one is like redundant. Okay, it's redundant. If I really want to copy, I can put in array target array equal to source array. Then all the value is the same. Okay, but see why we need to specially do this. The reason behind is they do want both array refer to the same location. It's a purpose they doing this. You see now the previous one, you put this right. They both array refer to the same address. When you change one of it, both you affected. Okay. If you do want to affect, then what you do is you copy first using the method to copy. Then when you change this target array in the later part, the source array won't be affected. I hope you can see the difference. The purpose of this for loop, okay, the purpose is I want to create a new array, value same as the source, okay, and there's no related to source anymore. That's why I just put new size only and copy the value one by one. In the end, if you only change the target array, the source array remains similar. This is the purpose you want to copy. This is what I see from here. The previous one, the point back key to array refer to same address. But this one, I create new array and they have a different addresses. So in the end, when you change your target array, the original array didn't affect it. This is why you don't want to copy. Okay, this is the reason why you need to copy the value become from the other source. It's not direct point to the same address. This is the purpose. Okay, so remember there are two versions. The pure version will affect both, but this one after you copy the value, they can implement by themselves. Okay, this is only a difference. Then this is a array copy method, and so I show you the target start position, source start position, target, then target position, and what is the value, how many value you want to change, how to copy the length. Okay, so this one I demo to you already. So here is another sample. Okay, so you want to copy the first 5 elements of array A into array B. Okay, so it's put this file. Okay, so I no need demo to you already. I just already demo you the coding part. Here, just like we translate from this. Okay, copy the last 3 elements for array A to array C. I want to copy this to array C, these 3 only. So you copy 3. Then the value will start with copy is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 start. Okay, and copy only 3. Yeah, so it's very simple. Last one, middle of 3 elements, mean 4, 5, 6. So it's a 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so array A start from 3, array D 0, and copy 3 only. This is how we translate. This is another exercise. Just now the one I explained is using the coding part, and this one explained using directly from the sentence here. Okay, therefore I think you're more understanding when after I present the coding part. It's like that, where you want to start to copy. Okay, so this is a exercise. So then we finish your part one already. Okay, the part one. Then part two, we're going to the special things that actually some of part you can study by yourself, do a self study. But I will cover a few. Like for example, just now the array dot sort, the ready methods. Then after that, I also cover some sort like reverse order. Okay, how we copy the new array in the reverse order. Okay, all is covered in this part. So it's part two. Okay, so there's develop and evolve methods with the array arguments. Explain the difference between the passing primitive type, this means pass by value lah, and the reference type argument. This is a pass by reference. Okay, this one I also demo to you already. Okay, so this develop and evolve method with the array return value. Okay, so this is this is what? Okay, passing the array lah. So the array, you declare array with the value, then you pass print array, call the method, then you pass in the variable. This is a argument with the parameter with the array types. Okay, not primitive type, but it's array type. Okay, this is how you print out the whole value one by one. Okay, so this one is a passing array. And this is an anonymous array. As I mentioned just now to you, is array without a name. Okay, it's like this. Without the name one, so we print a value. You curly braces. Okay, so this one I did demo to you already. So this one is a concept to repeat one more times. How you declare a value without a name. Okay, so this in the parameter list lah. You can do like this. Okay, so the next one, pass by value and pass by reference. Okay, so this one I did demo to you already. Sounds remember the 101 and 555 that one. I did demo to you already. Okay, always remember the primitive data types. Just passing the value, the job is done. So here S still remain 1. Okay, but this one you pass by reference. The Y you're passing here, the Y they get here, they change the Y value, the first element become 5555. Then this one you print 5555 because it's passed by reference. Passed by reference means passed by address. So when you change the value, the value will change accordingly. Okay, so this one I did demo to you the coding part. Okay, same with this. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, in the earlier start of the class, our things store in the special memory location called heap. Okay, to store your array. Okay, the original memory is called stack. Okay, in I, in J, all in the stack one. Okay, only the array will specially store in the heap because they have an address refer to this heap. Okay, see a reference, this address refer to this heap. So when you change whatever value here, this one will get back the changing one. But the original stack is not all your primitive data type, they only appear in the stack. Okay, so the value still remains same. No wonder you change or not change, the value still go back to the original. Okay, so this is what just now I mentioned. Store your array in a special location called heap. Okay, especially they mean these heaps appear when you declare the size. Okay, you do the declaration, not yet. If you put a size, they will come out with this. Okay, you create a size without assign any value, or will give you a default value first. Okay, so this is the things. Okay, so this is like same thing lah, swapping. So here actually similar to the previous concept. Here means you even you swap the value, in the end your value in the original still remains same. Okay, unless this is an array, then your value will change. Okay, so we're swapping the first two value in the array, and this one will take effect. Okay, it will take effect. Okay, because it's an array, the value will change accordingly. But if this is in primitive data types, it's not array. No wonder how many times you change here. In the end, it's still print back the same value, original value. Yeah, so I hope that you can see the difference now. Okay, when you sort this value, in the end, you get back the same value. Okay, but you use the array one, you change the value accordingly because it have a reference to the heap location. Okay, so just remember that. So this one, I think this sample is more complicated compared to previous, but the previous one is more easy to understand. Okay, so in your mind, address is a reference type. They can change the value in the memory. Okay, called heap. Then the primary types, even you change, they still remain the stack. So in the stack there are no value changing. Okay, so just remember that. Easy for your understanding. Okay, so the returning an array from the methods. Okay, so it's like this. This is what I mentioned, the reverse, you remember? Okay, so I just put this method inside that one also. It's a reverse order. So you can see here lah, I plus j minus minus. Okay, I already explained to you already using the real programs. Okay, so here refer to the last element of the result equal to first element of the original source. Okay, it's a similar. So this is a reverse. The first one copy to the last. Okay, this one I did demo to you already. You can have a look the program in the original class one also got that. So prepared by your other lecturer. So this one you can refer back to the method. So this one I did cover in the second chapter. Remember the dot. Okay, I did cover in the second chapter when I mentioned if I want to accept any number of parameters list that given by the user, I still can calculate for you. If not, you need to declare many methods. You need to declare 2 double 1, 3 double 1, 4 double 1, 5 double, 6 double, and so on. In order to solve this problem, I can use the variable length arguments. I just put the 3 dot. I don't care how many value passing into me. I treat it as array. Then I use a loop to get a value. Remember, variable length argument must come with the loops, but there is a pattern like the address, like the array. So you put in, you give me 10 value, the array of 10 value. You give me 9 value, array of 9 value. Okay, so this one I did cover in second chapters. Just tell you that the special symbol here is 3 dot. Okay, for the variable length arguments. But you refer to the previous chapter, you can understand what I'm talking. Okay, so I don't want to create so many methods with different number of the double value. Some is 2, some is 3, some is 4, some is 5. So it's very tedious because it's too many already. Then what you can do is do in this way. Just put dot. Any number of double value you give to me, I also give you the answer. Okay, so here got special checking. If you didn't give me any number, I return nothing. Just go out. Return out. No argument passing if you didn't give me any value. You got one value, at least you got one value, then I can print for you. Okay, so this is regarding the whole variable length arguments. This one very useful to accept the same type of the this data type one. Okay, regardless of any number of parameters, you can do the process at the same time. Okay, so remember that. So this is a variable length argument I already covered in the second chapter. When the method, the time I already covered this. Okay, this is a solution for that. You cannot expect how many value user key in. Then you use the variable length arguments. Okay, so you can refer back the second chapter example I already put there. Okay, so we'll have a look. Okay, this is whatever I mentioned just now. The special available methods inside the array.class. Okay, so you want to use it, you either import this one. Okay, if you do want to import, then you need to write longer java.util.array.sort. You got many another way to call, but for me, I will import library. I want at the bottom. I don't write that wrong. I just put the class name dot. Okay, class name dot sort. Then the auto arrange for me. Then the rest got binary search, equal, and fill. Okay, so I just more common one. I think I can see is this Okay, well, common use one. Those unless you got special purpose, if not, you very seldom to use. So that's why I only demo the sort part. Okay, but they have other available method Okay, there's some of it. So this one demo already have demo in the code already. Okay, so after that we have the array. Most of the time you see is a single dimension, but we have a 2 dimension and 3 dimension. 4 dimension also good, but based on your understanding lah. Okay, so 2 dimensions you must consider like this lor, S, Y like that. Okay, if you're 3 dimension, you assume there's a cube. Okay, like you play the turn the cube one, the games say 3 dimension. But here this is 2 one, X, Y only. Okay, so it's like this. So let's see, there are 2 square box here. That means it's 2 dimension, X, Y. Okay, so like this, you put the new data 10, 10, then you got 100 space like this. Okay, this one refer to the row. This one refer to the column, row, column, always remember. Okay, 10 row, 10 columns here. Okay, so this is a value. Okay, like 2D also, 2 dimensions. So we can see here. Okay, maybe have a 1 value like this, but they have must be nested for loops. Remember, if you have 2 dimension one, you might have a nested for loop. So 3 dimension, you might have 3 nested this one, because got X, Y, and Z. Okay, but here I and J refer to S, Y only. So remember the first one is a normal. Okay, second one, you can see this is different from here. Y1 always with the name, with the special square bracket value. Okay, so always remember the first one, X, no need. Okay, but Y you need to mention this. Okay, this one. Then you can see if you have a 2 follow together, one without square box and one with a square box, then you know that there's a 2-dimensional array. Okay, so this one just want to print out the value that randomly from the thousands. Okay, 0 to 999.99. This is integer, so this is integer. So it's a 0 to 999. Okay, so this is sample, so you can do the self-study. Okay, I think they got one question in the practical. You have a 2-dimension one, I still remember. Okay, then you can practice. Always remember the second line, we must be the square bracket. Okay, why? This is a row, so row 1. Okay, after that, what's the meaning of this one? Row 1, which row you mention? Okay, then which element you mention? What is the length? Okay, something like that. So means this is an X. The first row, maybe can draw. Okay, I think can put comment or pen or something like that. Here. Okay, I use maybe the other color. Okay, so what is the mean by this one? Okay, so here got row right, 0, 1, 2, row 1, row 2, row 3. So row 1 is this. Okay, row 1, they're talking the row 1, so I start by row 1 I, so this one. And here, this one, okay, if I put 1 means row 1, okay, row 1, 0, but Y value is this. These boxes is equal to the matrix 0 dot length. So you see how many values, same 10. Okay, so remember this one, the first one is referred to a row, the second one is referred to the first element in the row. Okay, then go to next like that. Okay, that's why you need X and Y. Okay, for this 2-dimensional array. Then also you will have something called regular array one. Okay, so go next. And we still have other and here I go explain to you. So let's say this is a 2-dimensional array X. Okay, the new 3, 4. 3 times 4 12 value Okay, so you can see in X0, in X1, X2. This will refer the first row, second row, third row, because 3 row. Okay, and go to the Y, then you might have an inner one. So you can see now here inner, S0 dot length is 4. So the Y always refer to this square box. Okay, the first row, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the second row like this. Third row is this. Okay, I hope you can see the difference. So the first for loop is referred to the starting here. Okay, with the X 1, 2, 3. Okay, but go to the Y one, the second for loops, they got square bracket. The square bracket refer to the POS. Okay, square bracket. So this is just how I mentioned. Okay, so this is a two-dimensional array. Then we go to, I think got one regular array. Okay, this is a length. Okay, length of the two-dimensional array. So if this one, okay, this put 4 values here. Okay, okay, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each one set. Okay, one set. Okay, so the array dot length for here refer to same 3. Okay, this is a row number 1 value, row number 2 value, row number 3, row number 4. But you put like this, they'll give you this error because you only got 4 rows. You go to access row number 5, so they give you array index out about exceptions. It's error. Okay, out of the memory. Okay, this one demo, this one to you only the error when you access outside of the bound. So here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 row only. Okay, 4 rows. Okay, from 0 to 3 the number, but you access number 5. This is the number 5 row. So answer is don't have. So it's this error. Okay, so this is what I mentioned, the regular array. You can put the array in different number of argument values. Okay, this is a regular array. So the rank is total difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the length. Okay, the purest one, all the length is the same. It's 3. Okay, so but this one is a different length. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's called regular array. Okay, this is just a name now. So it's just I put a self study here. So just know there's an array. But we are seldom using this one. But I think this one we frequently use. Multi-dimensional array. Okay, you can number of day, working time, and so on. Then we can use 2 dimension. Okay, 3 dimension is quite difficult to imagine. Okay, they have also 3 dimension. So this is a regular array. Okay, so review everything what we were talking just now. Okay, this is a slide source code for this chapter. That's how I told you already, right? You can copy that one. Okay, that means you can rename it of the project name because I use back assembling chapter 3. Or you can copy all the code from the source folder also. Okay, okay, up to you lah what you do. So I have 2 versions. One version is I do yesterday one, another version is the existing one. So you can refer both lah. So this is things. And next time we're going to apply whatever we learn in the particular class. So later got one particular class with me one. They got one question is 2-dimensional array one. I think maybe I can select that question as you submit. Okay, always remember the first one, the 2-dimensional array one, they have 2 for loop one. The outer one refer to the X, inner one refer to Y. And refer to the Y one, sure got square bracket. Okay, square bracket refer to the Y one, refer to the X row. Okay, so this is a thing I need to mention. Okay, so that is the whole chapter for the array. So maybe the new thing you need is not learn from the other programming. Maybe here is talking the 2-dimensional array. I think most of the time we never cover so deep one. But at least here got cover a bit lah. Okay, 2-dimensional array. What's a pass by reference, pass by value? They must know very clear cut. Okay, array always pass by reference one. Okay, with the address. Okay, you need to know. Then the new thing we have in the Java is for each loops. Okay, C and C++ I never heard about the for each loop. Okay, but Java got for each loops. Then Java also provide you a lot of available methods like dot sort, dot binary search, okay, dot fill and dot search and so on. Okay, but the most frequent use here is sort the array. Okay, so this is everything regarding chapters. I will stop recording. Any question that you want to ask, then you still can ask. I just stop the recording. Okay, so I refer to the some people write something comment. Array, then after that string, string class. You remember or not? This let's say we declare string a equal to like this. Let's say okay. Can you see this uppercase one? You can see S is uppercase, right? This one also can pass by reference. Okay, the premier type start by the lowercase one, then the one definitely just pass by value. But those with the uppercase one is a reference type. Then with a reference type, then you can pass address. So the string also passing address. Your string class also passing address. So string class we will cover more detail in chapter 5. Okay, chapter 5 will whole chapter starting in the string and the char, the whole chapters. Okay, they know not only array pass by reference, your string this variable also pass by reference. Okay. Missing the wait so have a double quote at behind also. Also, I didn't answering your question. It's not only array. The string data type also same passing by reference. Also pass by reference. So normally reference is the application. Okay, so it's this one. The one of it is a array. So we have an array of objects. We have string. All this one is a pass by reference. I hope that I need explain your questions. Programming language base. I tell you, C, actually for me my opinion, the code so long. The code, see or not, your C programming print line, but I hear system.out.print line. Can you see? Okay, so what they have now to solve this conflict, they come up with a new version called Kotlin, Kotlin. I think if you learn mobile app, you can know. This one Kotlin will go back to the short one. They based on the Java, they shortcut it, become shorter. Because for me, I see now your C programming main bracket. Okay, for our Java public static void main string argument. For me, the coding is longer. For my understanding, Java the coding is longer. Okay, but they have a lot of things. But a lot now in the market, they either use Java or .NET. They are two mainstream. One is open source. One is the need to pay one. .NET need to pay. But in the market, both of it exist. Okay, that's why I think the Java also see people like shortcut one. So they come out with a new version called Kotlin. Okay, Kotlin also they have a lot of things use back the Java library one, but they can make the code shorter. Like print line. Okay, now become print line only. Alone one word enough. No need system.out.print line. Okay, so our Java coding, why they want to do that? Actually, it's like arrangement of the code. The system.out.print line means in the system folder. Okay, inside got subfolder called out. Inside the out, they got many methods. They just want to arrange in this. This is called object-oriented base. Okay, you know where you store your things. Okay, for the big folder to small folder, and in the end, come to your method names. This is only like that. Okay, so this programming is very useful, and what I know is it's very good to communicate with the device. Communicate to aircon, communicate to this camera, and so on. Okay, so we can see lah. I think those learn IoT one should be more understanding about this part. You look at the code itself. Okay, quite similar to all these things. Okay, so that's why you go out. At least you need to know some .NET and Java together. So you go out. then you can any company you go, you also can cater. Okay, you don't just learn Java without the .NET. So both also you learn. Outside company use either one. Okay, so it's better is to learn. And this Java after you learn, you won't be regret. Okay, why I tell you? There's a lot of future subjects, like structure and algorithms. Okay, maybe like the IoT, whatever. Maybe mobile app. You also can apply the code of Java inside those programming in the future. Okay, of course, now because the trend of the market is I want the code shorter. So now we change the mobile app using Kotlin. Okay, it's a special edition of language that based on the Java concept but make the code shorter. So Kotlin is totally like a new one based on others. Okay, based on the Java base. Okay, so few years back we teach student mobile app using Java, but recently market want to make the developer faster, so want to make the code become shorter. So we use Kotlin. And you don't worry, the same platform can support all this, can support C++, can support Java, can support Kotlin. You can have developed this mobile app using different language in the same program. All they can compile for you. Okay, understand what I mean? So you know about it. Okay, so this is what I want to mention to you. This is regarding the, but there is a good compared to C lah. C is a primitive so a lot of things are not inside the C. Only .NET and the Java have their own library. They have a set of available method that you can be reused, but C don't have. Okay, this is because C is not object oriented. Okay, I explain again what is a heap. Heap is a special location to store array. When you initial the size, they will create a special one more location for you to store your array. Okay, original we don't have used that heap area of the memory one. You only use a stack. All your program, if without the array, is only use a stack memory. So I mean they put on the top and top like that. Okay, one location, one special location. Then when you write a program, they always put at the top. Okay, you write in one line, two line, or whatever, they will put going on the top, stack on the top in the same location stack. But array is different. When you create array, they come out declare one more new location called heap to store your value. This is what is mean by heap. Array list I never cover. I never cover array list in your these chapters because your syllabus is still array. Okay, they have another one called array list. Okay, so array list here is like the array you can edit the size one, can add more size one. It's like changeable array. Okay, array when you declare size cannot change forever, but array list you can extend the size one. So I have two versions. So you can go to study, do your own study. Array list is referred to the mutable array that can be changed, even the size. Okay. No, you also can declare size, but your size can be enlarged. First you declare 1,000, but in the end, your product getting more, become more than 1,000, then you can increase the size. But original array cannot. You put 1,000, that is 1,000 only. Okay, so the alternate solution is you create another new array. The new array put 1,000 size, 10,000 size, and copy whatever you have in existing to the new array. Okay, this is you can use array lah. But use array list, no need. Extend the size. Can I say what I mean? Okay, so it's the so-called like mutable array lah. The array that can be changed. Okay, you get how it look. Okay, so actually array list is more better than array lah, for flexibility lah. But of course, they take out a lot of memory. Okay, and memory size take bigger. I think double up of the original. Okay, any more? Any more questions? If not, we can dismiss. Anyone have any other questions? Okay, our class got 175. plus the branches one about 180. So 161 means about 20 students did attend. Yes, you're going to learn Kotlin. Okay. Since how many years ago? If I'm mistaken, 2 years ago. Start from 2 years ago. Before this 2 years we use Java. But I tell you, when after you learn the Java, you go to learn Kotlin. It's very easy job because the code becomes shorter only. Simplify the code. You are more easy to catch up. You go to Kotlin. I tell you, they have a lot of special symbol like question mark. Then there's certain keywords like dollar signs and all this. Only like that only. The rest all same one. And a lot of things they can use back in the Java. So you don't need to worry about that. The code even shorter compared to our learn in Java. Okay, so I actually encourage you learn this mobile app because nowadays all outside market a lot of company already starting to do their business online already. So when they do business online, they also provide the app for people to use. For example, Tesco have their own app. DIY shop, they have their own app. So all these allow customer to have the convenience to run the business transaction. Even it's in all the banking also same. You have more. They have a mobile. This M Bank one also have their own mobile app. Public Bank also got. Maybank also got. So all this you can see the app mobile apps now is very like necessary to make your business survive. So that's why you better learn the mobile applications. I saw a lot of students, I don't know why they didn't take this subject and go to FYP. They want to do the web system. Web system already long time exists in the market. The new trend is a mobile app, but you totally do know about mobile app. This is very worse. Okay, I will allow a student to do the combination of the web and the mobile app together in one. The web one maybe in the background means support side. Okay, and the foreground one can use a mobile app. Okay, I hope that you take this subject even though it's a relative, I know you can choose, but better choose mobile app It's good for your future because nowadays outside company, a lot of company develop mobile app. Even those gambling website also got their mobile app. So it's very useful if you never learn I mean it's no good for you to get the job If I'm a boss you know VB.NET, you know Java, and you know mobile app, sure I hire you because you know more but then another friend go, they only learn Java and .NET, they do know the mobile app. You can see your value is there. You will learn more, one more area, and then you know more IoT. You know big data. I tell you, your value for get a new jobs. Your chances is higher compared to others. This is what I can tell you The more thing you learn, of course, your value is better compared to others. Okay, so that's it If no question, then you can leave the class. Okay, so see you later. The one more of the groups of student practical 4.